Hey guys, what is up? So today is a kind of first time that the floor price went below the mean price. Not the good news, definitely, but not the end of the world, really. And no matter what gonna happen with the floor price in the next period, it's not gonna impact where we are heading of. It's not gonna impact on what we're gonna build and our plan, even that our plan can change in the terms of that we can pivot regarding the functionality and the features because the space is very competitive. Some some tools or some projects are coming with some similar tools which we wanted to build, basic tools, let's say, out there. So there is sometimes there's no sense to build something which already exists, and uh, we identified some really key things in NFT space that can change the space into the better. And I think that's gonna be a very uh, good decision to pivot there and build that. I'm not gonna talk about the floor price right now. Even I know that some people are concerned about it. Definitely not the best thing to show out there. I'm totally aware about that. But know that we are here to build, and once again, uh, even if this shit goes to zero, we're gonna go continue and building what we have because this is what you like to do. Even if there is no holders out there, we will still continue and build the Moonly because we like to do that. I personally enjoy building things and deliver. So what you see right now, it's still very early, and we are just about to release uh, other um, holder exclusive utilities and tools. And I wanted to talk about this in this video. I'm gonna make sure to be this video very short and point. There's a things which I'm gonna repeat from the latest announcement, what we're working on, and I want to also talk about one more thing. Before that, I want you to be aware uh, that I'm aware that I'm not doing the best thing, or not even the close to the best or even good thing regarding the social presence and kind of engagement with community and partnership. I'm totally aware of that, really. And it's really important that you know that I'm aware that you don't think that I'm blindly think that I'm doing good on that. Definitely not the best thing I'm doing right now, or like I said, not even a good thing. But please be aware that I'm still recovering honestly from the premium period, and it took so much energy from me in that stage to make everything right, to talk with so many peoples and collabs and all this stuff at Twitter Spaces, respond to messages. I remember the days when people were, "Oh my God, the founders talking with us," and all this stuff. Everything have the price, if I can say that. It's actually lead to the burnout, and I kind of recovered from that, but I still need to make a balance between a development uh, side of the project and the growth side of the project. um, so definitely the community communication and engagement and the growth, aka marketing is a big thing word, but I'm talking about the social presence on the Twitter and other channels is definitely something I'm gonna improve. And since I'm the front man of the Moonly and know the most things about it, and since the other core team is like 90% developers, currently there is no better person than me to communicate about the Moonly progress and Moonly visions and all this stuff. So until then, I'll need to be the guy, and most of the time, actually, I will be. But I'll definitely gonna work on uh, introducing a new team member, existing team member to be and replace me in some situation when I'm not able to actually show up, um, either on a Twitter space and so on. So, what I want to say is, no matter again what is the floor price right now, we're working on some really exciting things. One of those things is automatic alert functionality. It's gonna be really useful. It's gonna give you kind of radar or overview of what is going up and what is going down, and which have actually that have actually significant changes, either going down or up out there. And it's gonna be really useful in combination with another functionality or feature which we're working on, and that is basically a Discord authorization. Once you have ability to authorize with your Discord and wallet, you will be able to sync your profile with other devices, for example, like mobile phone, and have everything out there on the go. Right now, since there is a no wallet support, authentication wallet support on the mobile, as far I know, there is you have this disconnect basically out there. So that's gonna be another important block for Moonly and where we are heading out. Once we have this Discord authorization thing, then we're gonna start playing with a lot of Discord functionality, which means that we're gonna build out Discord bot that we're gonna use it personally on our server, and that other servers which will use it as well. And that's going to bring a lot of more attention to the project, because we have a lot of valuable data, and um, other projects will definitely benefit from it. um, Another thing which I wanted to mention is, right now while I was recording this video, I had a chat with one blockchain developer, and we're thinking of building our custom staking system. So why custom staking system? For now, we we don't want to go with existing solution because we need something a little bit different and want to have ability to customize it, and all this stuff. So there is one also really good thing about Moonly, that a lot of projects are reaching us, and they want their holders to have access to the Moonly. And probably around 7 8, maybe even 10 projects, there's a lot of unread messages that I couldn't even reach to. But this is giving a huge opportunity to Moonly uh, to actually have benefits from this. Well, actually, everyone have a benefits for this. So I'm still trying to think how to incorporate this properly without sacrificing the value of our holders. So, for example, that project X can and their holders can have access to some basic Moonly tools and what they can do for it. So, what I came to my mind, and other than that, a lot of projects and actually new uh, upcoming project that are about to mint, they're also reaching me for kind of consultation and advisory and different types of partnerships out there. And they even asking me to be, their advisor and all this stuff, which I currently don't have time. But I spent some time with a couple of them, giving them some good advices how to actually launch properly the project. Actually, this is what we actually did. He had a successful launch, and that is one of the first thing we every project need to do in order to continue with their progress. So what came to my mind, um, is to have some kind of locking functionality of NFTs. So, for example, some X guy or X project come to me and say, "Hey, Kinder, do you have a time for consultation and so on?" I will say yes. Go buy 3, 5 Moonlias, so depending on what we decide, and lock it down for a period of 3 to 6 months. So there will not be a SPL reward token for now for those people, because those are kind of partners, um, kind of partnerships, and I think since we have a lot of requests on that, that will also help Moonly in the terms of the price, the market stats, and the price, and that will also bring uh, more exposure to Moonly by just doing collaboration and partnership with those projects. Right now, I honestly just didn't do any of those parts. I did a couple of calls with some guys when I had time, but I just didn't do because I didn't want to sacrifice the time I had spent on the development and the core team, and I just honestly didn't have energy to do this. But right now, since I'm not gonna do this for free anymore, I got that idea, and I think we can even come to the better idea. And I will also like to get your input and feedback on this. What will be the best way to actually share the access to the Moonly functionality? Probably not all. Probably we're still gonna have um, special features, and actually features for our holders that are not accessible to other partnered projects. But for sure there is a way that we can collaborate with those guys, and more people are actually coming to us and asking for the same thing. So once again, whatever we do, either type of someone calling us in a Twitter AMA, or someone want to do a kind of advisory, uh, thing, or kind of any kind of partnership, we can make kind of requirements. uh, so they need to buy a couple of Moonly NFTs and come to our website and lock it down for 3 to 6 months, or whatever period we decide there. So locking down mean that they will not be able to list it for that period, like 3 months or 6 months. And since we have a lot of requests for all kind of collaboration, partnerships, and so on, I think we could decrease the total listed number and actually increase the value of the Moonly NFT significantly. I don't want to say by a lot, but significantly, comparing to right now. And to be honest, again, even that we still didn't provide any special utility for holders only, and that is something we're working on constantly. Uh, I think that I'm honestly surprised that there is only 11 percentage listed out there. This is a really good sign, because it shows that a lot of people actually have a long-term vision and believe in the Mooney project, and I appreciate that a lot. I appreciate a lot for people who who are not panicking, even our floor price went below the mean price out there. I really appreciate those people. For people who panic, what to say? Like, uh, either you believe it or not. Like, I don't wanna convince. I try to convince you and tell you the stories, but it is what it is. And as I said before, no matter what happened with the floor price, it's not gonna impact where we are going and what we're gonna do. I just want to trust me on this, that regarding the social presence and the growth, we didn't do anything special on that, except that Moon itself have their own traffic, and uh, people are finding us through the organically through the search engines and through other sources. But once we actually deliver um, some core Mooney functionality for the holders, we're gonna start working on hardly on the social presence, growth, collaborations, partners, and even some quality people in the space who are kind of influencing the space into the good direction. And I believe Moon have this special kind of treatment, or however I say this right now, because a lot of people know about Moonly, coming there, using it every day. Most of those tools are for free still, but again, once we start locking down more the functionality, and once we roll out the new features and functionality, it's going to have more sense actually to even hold the Moonly, to even buy more Moonlies, and to reach more people out there, especially that we introducing new blockchains. And when we start partnering with them, I think it's going to be uh, really good in the future. Right now, as I mentioned in the couple of announcements before, the summer took a place, the market took a little bit place. I mean, not a little bit, definitely a huge place, because it can be sensed that a lot of collections are kind of down to comparing to what they were before. And to be honest, I just burned out, as I said, in this pre-mint stage, and I mostly recovered. I still need some time to actually organize the development team, the growth team, and the proper communication, and the social managers and all this stuff. I I appreciate a lot to our mods and super mods who are taking care of the community right now. Even I'm not too much chatting right now on the chat. Do not think I am not monitoring. I just don't have a time to write to every message. The chat is a very slow thing for me. That's why I actually recording video, or preferring the live calls or AMAs. Definitely gonna schedule one AMA probably by the end of the week. We'll see, or in the Monday. But we're gonna connect into live call and have more kind of direct communication between us. Yeah, so hopefully this video you find it cheerful and promising. And yeah, like that's the most for I don't want to talk too much about the future and the promising the things. This is the things which you're working right now. There's a lot of things to be also fixed. There's a constantly issues showing up of the things we recently built and some older, and that's just the part of every product, digital product or whatever product it is. Constant improvement and testing. So sorry about for the one who actually facing some issues. Just report it out there. We are monitoring that report channel. And yeah, so the Discord authorization, um, automatic alerts. I didn't explain you what is automatic alerts. I don't have a time right now to do this. Once we roll out, hopefully in a week or so, it's gonna be super useful. And then after that will be another holder tool and another holder tool, and most of the tools we release right now will be around the holder. So what you see right now with the Moonly uh, is is just a current state of it, and definitely reflects the non-communication, non-engagement side from me. But I'm telling you honestly, it is. It is what it is. The only thing I could do is actually to die, and you don't want that, right? And so if you don't want me to die, um, please be patient. have a faith in project. I mean, it's not easy to have a faith in project, but trust me, guys, uh, I'm here, or we're here for very long term, and we're gonna see you in the months and months and years to come. But most important thing is actually that we are alive and happy and healthy out there. There is a lot of bad things can happen in and going on the world, and you know, just this is what is important. Um, yeah, that's it for now. I'm gonna write up summary of this video and talk to you, everyone. Be good. Let me just see. Yeah, there's a people I appreciate to the Mr. Maldini providing the useful feedback instead of crying about the floor price and all that stuff. So I really appreciate to people like that. I do not appreciate this kind of fucks over here because they sucks, because they do not understand how the things work. So if you just came here for making the double X in the weeks or days or whatever, it's not project for you, brother, you know. But I know that we are giving our best to make uh, the best of Moonly and for you guys. So it's gonna take us some time to that you and other people actually see the real core value of the Moonly. But once that can happen, those kind of facts will either come back, or they will maybe learn that they should have a better understanding into the project like this, that this is not just a brandable PFP hype project which increase in value 10x in the days or weeks, and I don't know whatever they do there. We have different type of projects, and what I honestly notice, there are other builder projects which are building some things. I honestly saw them, you know, they're not doing super good as well, except for Blocksmith Labs, famous Fox Federation. Those are kind of iconic projects out there, uh, like famous Fox Federation, which started a long time ago and build a lot of things. And so we're gonna build as well a lot of things, but it's just need the time. So thank you for the patient. Stay positive, be good, take care of yourself and family. Once again, I'm saying that's one of the most important thing. I know everyone here is to make money and to have fun, but also have this in mind that it's important that we actually, and me personally, uh, be uh, healthy and happy, and to so we can actually execute this project. So every good word from you guys is just a boost. Every bad word, it just, you know, doesn't do anything good, like, you know, like these guys actually saying this just doesn't do this. All I can do is right click, boom, you know, because you're not providing any value, and that's it. And to everyone who actually providing this kind of feedback, that's the people who actually need to be in this space, because he's providing real insightful feedback. And as I responded to him, to Mr. Maldini, everything is true. And as I said in the video, I know I'm not doing the best thing regarding the Twitter presence or whatever regarding the growth or marketing, but it's gonna change definitely, guys. Stay tuned, stay with us, and you'll see the positive change in the Moonly. Um, wish you all the best, guys. Really, peace to everyone. Bye.